Good evening, lovely people. It is 2 minutes late. Sorry for that, because we are trying to be punctual here. But here we are with some more Satisfactory. As you can see, I am all alone by myself in this little hub. That's not because the others aren't there, but they're already busy. Burramys is already busy with the factory, and I believe Heradev is driving home. See, there she goes in her Explorer, driving through the cliff soon, and then she'll come home. And hello, Heradev and Burramys.
Oh, I just come in the hub to wave to you, but you've gone. Okay. Hello. Oh, there we are.
Hello. And, well, we are very close now to Phase 4. And as you can see, we are a bit further ahead than we were when we left off last time. Because I did some work offline. We had to get some power going, so I built some extra power plants. So what I'm going to do now is take you to those power plants, show them to you, so that you can see what I've made when I get back. Burramys and Heradev will have worked on the factory. And as soon as we can get to Phase 5, we can start some new production chains and stuff. So that should be fun. But hey, first of all, let me say hi to everybody that's already here. Hello, Cooper, Doug, Kevbot, Robert, Cyrus, Worky. Let's see, who else did I miss? I don't think I missed anybody so far. So nice to have you all. Hope everybody's okay. Oh, there comes Roadhog straight in. Hello, Roadhog. Nice to have you on board. A new mousetrap under the fridge. Oh, you're going to put in a new mousetrap. Nice. I still have my Great Wall of China Scope Road project going in Sapiens. Oh, wow, you're still busy with that, Robert. That's cool. That's cool. Well, I did not really catch up in chat because it is a little bit hectic in here today. I'll explain more of that. Let me get jumping and flying towards our new power line, or our power factory. And let's see, what have you all been doing today? And that question is also for my two co-players, so feel free to barge in and tell us about your day.
I haven't been up very long, so I got nothing to tell. Drinking coffee.
You could tell how your morning coffee tastes, but...
It's lovely, as always.
Very good, very good.
Burramys did nothing, apparently.
What? Okay. Yeah, me. Yeah, I visited a friend yesterday, went for a big walk in the hills, played some guitar afterwards, and then
Nice.
this morning did another walk, and got home about 3, I think.
Nice.
Very good.
A bit tired, worn out legs, worn out feet.
I'll feed up and sit back and just play a game.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Pat?
Oh boy, where do I start? Well, yesterday we had a bit of a surprise because little one came in with a friend. Can she sleep over tonight? Which is fine. I mean, I'm not going to say no to it. So, yeah, they could sleep over, which is nice. But usually they are very friendly towards each other for a while, and then after a while they get tired and they get a little bit done with each other. We try to teach little one that life is give and take. So sometimes you do something the other person wants, and sometimes you do something you want. But apparently not all parents do that. So some kids just want what they want, and the rest can screw it. So that usually happens after a while. Then little one is done with it. It'll be like, yeah, well, I did what you want 10 times now, so now you're gonna do what I want, and then the other one just gets mad and leaves. Bye. Which happened eventually. Yay! Oh, did I say that out loud? So, yeah, they had a good time, and after that we had a good time with little one. And our little niece came today, 1.5 years old, very cute. And she's gonna stay this night because her parents are off for a night. And then tomorrow morning, like 10:30 or something, a little one will go to the grandparents along with her niece. They will stay there all day. And then the niece will be picked up and little one will have a sleepover at the grandparents because they have a holiday this week.
Oh.
So,
Nice.
Nice, but today was quite busy taking care of our own girl and, yeah, let's just put it nice, the other girl. And now our niece, which is fun. The girl's actually fun. So, yeah, nice. And they actually slept all night, which was good.
The sleepover actually did happen then. I thought you meant like she left.
Yeah, she left today. Like
went home.
At some point she got pissed and then she just picks up her suitcase and leaves.
I see.
Well, I I already know this is probably going to happen because it usually happens like that. So when they woke up this morning, everything was still fine. I was like, yo, you pack up your suitcase already. So that it's just ready for, oh, that's a smart idea. So they packed the suitcase and stuff. And then for me, it was just waiting until it would happen. It lasted to like halfway in the afternoon. So I was actually quite surprised it lasted that long.
Might be getting a bit longer each time then.
I hope not. But yeah, it was good. They had fun. And then all of a sudden it's done. And then it's fine too.
I just found myself sort of moving involuntarily in the game, and it was a bean creature appeared and pushed me.
Oh, wow.
In the middle of the factory as well.
In the middle of the factory? Oh, I haven't seen those beam creatures in there yet.
Don't know where he's gone now.
Oh, wow. Well, as you can see on chat, this is the new factory that I've built. What I've done is there's 2 pure oil ore mines here. And I put some extractors on. One on this side and one over there on that side. And then you put in 4 refineries, put them only on making fuel. They will make some, what's it called, resin or something as a residual product. And with 4 of these, you can power up 8 of these big power plants. They all generate 250 megawatts. So this means that this 8 will generate 2000 megawatts of power. And the next 8 do the same. So we have 4000 megawatts of power added to the factory. That's what I did off stream because this was, it was an hour's work, I think. But it's still quite a bit of work and not that exciting. And we just needed extra power for the next phase. And while I was doing that, we were also making the product for the next towards phase 5. So that was helpful as well. We're now very close to finishing phase 4. And that's basically all that I did off stream. But then you were all caught up on this cute little factory here. Waiting on March 6th so I can buy my new graphics card. Nice, Roadhog. Nice. It will be March 6th before you know it. And this is what I did under here. We have the resin going straight into a sink. And that will generate a lot of points for us, which is nice. 10 coupons now ready to be taken out. So yeah, that was about my day. So what did everybody in chat do today? Or during the weekend, which is also nice to hear, so just let us know. Can't wait until March, lol. Birthday killed the money in February. Ah, yeah, that happens. Sometimes you have those expensive months and then there's still a little bit of month left after you're done with the money. Which is usually not the way you want it. You spring forward and fall back. Oh, that's a nice line to keep track of the times. I don't have a clue actually when the new time is changing.
That's how we do it. So I appear to still be missing a bunch of dogs. I think that they might have escaped. Still only 8 here.
Well, I guess if they managed to escape, they earned their freedom.
So
you could go out and recruit some more.
Yep.
Yes, I could.
I nearly run over one on the way back.
Worked on my aquarium this weekend, adding some what's called isopods. Cool. What are isopods? That's one of those words that they never taught me in English class, I guess.
Like equal foot.
Equal foot?
I'm just looking from the Latin point of view, iso and pod, but that may be not right. Maybe Greek or something else. Anyway, I'll shut up.
You know, it should be something for the aquarium, so either a plant or an animal, I guess. Water-dwelling critters. Nice.
One of the dogs that's missing is mine. Aw. Oh no, here she is. Never mind.
Quirky asks if
Hiding.
Loppy escaped.
Oh, Loppy's still there. I noticed that.
Ah, Loppy's still there at work. Don't worry. Ah, Doug says, yeah, I think it means many feet.
Or many, okay.
So I guess it's a water-dwelling creature with a lot of feet.
Okay, I bunged in 2 more foundries to make steel ingots.
Oh,
That's all
good.
connected up now, so we'll see what happens. Should increase production.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a little bit extra to solve those little ingot shortages.
So we'll see if that puts the coal and iron ore
Okay.
under strain.
We have a train, so we can always bring that in somewhere.
Well, at the moment I'll just speed up the conveyors, so see if that helps.
Speaking of dogs, my actual dog needs to go out. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
That's fine. Right, here we are back at the factory. Let's switch to my other hover pack. There we go. Come on. Very good for the ecosystem, but enough about my aquarium now. Okay, well, if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. I'm very interested. Like, why is it good for your aquarium to have those creatures in? I don't know. I'm always intrigued by that kind of stuff.
Many feet make light work, I don't know.
Well, if they help with all of their feet clean the walls and stuff, that would be nice. It's always interesting, those things, and some people are very knowledgeable about those, so then I always like to learn. I do see that we are not running out of coal, apparently, from the mountain one, because that is every now and then still stopping on the conveyor belt. That input.
Yeah, and the container up there was full as well, so it should be fine.
Well, I'm still upgrading the conveyor belt to the highest tier now, so that at least if we need it, we can just add some coal to this line, and then it should be brought in easily.
Okay, well, we're starting to get a stock of steel ingots. That's good, so the pipe should start now. It's going to be
Very
faster.
good.
Yep. Although they were all on 3 shards, so we're working at capacity anyway. So give it time to balance out.
Cool.
Oh, it meant I had to get rid of the stairs, by the way, so that's okay because we can all fly now.
Oh, you got rid of the stairs. Well, that should probably
Yeah.
give us some extra space for stuff.
Yeah, we can add more foundries on there if we need to now.
Good. Well, we have silica and quartz and sulfur coming in from here too, but I don't see a need to upgrade those lines. Because we're not even using that, I think.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
I mean, they're all standing still. Only the silica moves every now and then. Good. Just need a few
Oh,
more
well, we
aluminium
did have that
sheets.
option, didn't we, actually, thinking about it? We had that option of using the sulfur to make more copper ingots from sulfuric acid. So that's something we can do, actually. Boost our
Oh.
iron ingot production.
Well, I should say go ahead. I have no clue about that.
Okay, I'll
Never
come
done
back
that,
to that in a
actually.
bit.
Actually, I've left the game for a few weeks now on my own because I've been playing it a bit too much. And actually, this week I had some time, so I jumped in for a bit, and it was amazingly fun again. So sometimes it's good to just step out for a bit.
many there? 242 out of 250 and 95 out of 100. So in a few minutes we'll complete Phase 4.
Very nice. My own game, I just made it to Phase 4, so I have to start working on the aluminium, which is I think is cool, so I like that.
Mm.
Not that I have time this week, but still.
Just check nothing's getting blocked. No, looking good.
Just trying to upgrade conveyors and stuff now so that things run as smoothly as possible because we have an abundance of aluminium sheets anyway.
Yeah, what we might need to do there, you know, at the very end, you're using copper plates to make heat sinks.
Mm-hmm.
That's pinching a lot of the copper ingots, and it isn't really fast enough. And we're getting an abundance of copper plates from the drone place, but they're not linked to this, so it might be worth taking some of those copper plates from storage near the drone and sending them this way to make heat sinks.
Ah, okay. Oh, I can just put another layer on top and then send them down and via a conveyor into that storage.
Yeah, it's starting to stock up there now anyway, but yeah.
I'll do that.
With a look. Because we will need a lot of heat sinks, I think, coming up.
Alright.
Yes,
so
that is still a problem.
where did you say the extra...
So, you know, next to the drone that brings in the copper plates, wire, and ingots, there's 2 storages there.
Let me just...
So what's going on with status then? Steel pipes. Well, that'll pick up then soon.
Ah, they were in need of steel pipes.
Yeah. No wonder they slowed down.
Is that like the regular recipe or is that a special one that they need steel pipes?
No, that was the normal one.
Oh. Alright, let's see the drone station. And then this one. I smashed the like button. You bet your copper ingots I did. Oh, very good, Dark. Thanks. I feel bad I was too stupid to figure out Factorio properly. Would you say this is more or less difficult than Factorio? Ooh, tough question because I haven't played Factorio. So I could not really answer that, I think. I actually think this game is not too complex. It's just that you can get overwhelmed sometimes when you reach a new tier and you see you have to do 6 steps before you can get to a certain point. That can overwhelm you. But if you just take your time and cut it into pieces, so just do, for instance with aluminium, just start by getting up the bauxite mine and then connect that to a refinery and bring in what you need for that. And if you do that step by step, then there will be an aha moment once things start running. And then after that, when you build the next time an aluminium factory, you'll probably do it different because you learned how it worked. So I don't think this game is in that way overly complicated. It's just that if you only look at the big scale of a thing you have to build, then you might get overwhelmed. And if you take it step by step, which is very good, very doable in this game, then I think in the end you'll get there. You just have to pace yourself and make sure that you don't try to go too fast with certain steps. That would be my opinion on it. Maybe Burramys has another one. He has more knowledge about the game.
No, I agree. The game teaches you the appropriate pace, I think. Things can only go so fast. in a way, you can't get ahead of yourself.
True. Oh, this will be
But
complicated.
the Factorio, again, I've not played it, but with it being a top-down view, you get a better overview of your factory, I think, and a visual view of what's going fast and slow. Here, because it's a single-person point of view, you've got to fly around and see that all, just look at the numbers, so it would be more difficult in that regard, I think.
Factorio.
No, this one.
This one would be more difficult.
Well, in terms of getting that overview of what's happening in the factory.
Yeah, but on the other hand, you have more options to get close, fly around, and I believe in Factorio you just have that one view. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some videos on YouTube about people explaining the differences and how easy or hard it is. I don't know. How am I going to fix this? I have an idea. Now the access one can go. Should be able to do this. That actually straight, yes, okay, good. Is this the same? Yes. Okay. Let's use this for a bit, we'll remove it later. We have to make this all align perfectly or we'll get some comments about it. Come on, put it on straight at the edge.
Okay, would you like to come and pull the big lever? Send phase 4 off.
Ooh, we have it all then.
Yep.
Nice. Just a second so I can hook up the stuff that I was actually making at the moment. This is gonna be just... Is Heradev back already? Because she needs to be there too, I think.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, good.
Space elevator, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Burramys, are you there?
Near. I don't need to watch him pull the lever as such.
I appreciate your input on the situation. Why would I watch someone else's videos on this pet when you are nice enough to be right here, right now? Well, that's true, but I haven't made a video on Factorio versus this, so that could be a reason to watch somebody else's video. But yeah. Well, we're happy to have you. Let me just finish what I've done, because otherwise things will not go smooth soon.
So if you guys were wondering, The space elevator does not provide you power for your jetpack. 'Cause I just fell.
Yeah, it's not
Really
powered,
far.
so yeah, if you put a line into there, that'll help.
Yeah, that's probably
What's
the
this
thing.
broken conveyor belt?
No, we had it connected
Probably
to
missed it,
an
but-
earlier thing feeding into it, but yeah, you can remove that if you want.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, we
Let's
have enough
remove
of
this
those
conveyor
plates now for the heat sinks. So that's fixed.
Okay, good.
I'll come straight towards the.
There you go, you have some power now.
Yep, I see it. Perfect.
Oh.
Yay! All right, people, we are ready for the next phase. Are we ready? Yes. Let's seal this up.
Yep.
There we go. Ooh, cool. I've never been to this phase in my own game yet.
So I'm looking up.
Oh, don't scratch. That's not good.
Welcome to the Pioneers Got Power Problems presentation.
Pioneers got
That
power
was a joke.
problems presentation.
Anyway, you're familiar with the process. Just throw the lever and the automated systems will take over. Imagine all the time and effort that would be wasted if you had to do all that work as well. Some work is just better suited for machines. Phase 5 contains technology the human brain cannot
Complicated
comprehend,
thing
so
machine
just
that
trust
don't
in me
ask
and
machine
fix-it
that you
policy
wouldn't get
and
it machine
everything
and
will
that
go as
don't bother
planned.
trying machine.
Answering all your questions will take time we simply do not have. Everything is going to be just fine, so long as you do your
Nuclear
job.
pasta,
We've come
biochemical
this far
sculptor,
together
ballistic
after all,
warp
haven't we?
drive, and
Anyway,
the AI
you know what to
expansion
do.
server.
Just don't forget to keep producing
Wow.
previous project parts.
Become
and
average
practice
or better.
when setting up new production
Yeah.
lines, and make sure not to leave it all until the last moment.
More levels of complexity.
Oh, sure. A big
Wow.
cloud just came over covering the elevator, so now I can't see. Is
Oh,
there
no, but-
something going to shoot up?
If you shoot it up, the clouds will go away. But
Oh,
before I
okay.
do that, Roadhog, member for 13 months. Wow, wow, a much appreciated member of the family. Thanks so much, Roadhog, for all your continuing support. As we now go, pull the lever. 3, 2, 1. Send it. There it goes. Or at least it should. Let's look up. I don't see a single cloud in the sky.
I do.
No, it's clear for
That's
me.
okay.
You must be your personal cloud here.
Yeah, you must have cloud number 9 there or something, because it's pretty much it's clear.
Own personal cloud. Oh, you live in Canada. Pretty rainy here.
Well, a little one has a book about a
Phase
cloud
4
that
of
or a
Project Assembly
little duck
completed.
that's angry because
Its
there's no
style was
water to
measured
play
in
in,
my
so he wants to play with
performance
friends and he has a little
reports.
cloud
Yours
over
will be
its head.
something special.
And every time he goes to a friend,
Regardless, saving
the
day
friend
is
doesn't want to
within
play
our
with it,
grasp.
and then the
No
clouds
one's
gets
focused
bigger,
on
and
it.
at the end it's a
You
big
must
rain
understand
cloud,
the
and then
weight
it
on
starts
your
raining, and then
shoulders, but
everybody's
you are
happy
not
because it's
alone.
raining again, and they all
I
have
am
water
here,
again.
and I know
Maybe
exactly
it's that.
what's at stake. This goes beyond
So then he's
Earth.
happy
Your
and his
actions
cloud
will
goes away,
affect
so
the
there's no more
universe at
water and
large.
it's a vicious
You
cycle.
might think I am exaggerating.
Maybe, but at that, the
Perhaps
book
you will
ends when he's really happy
understand
because
once
there's
you
all this
finish
water
Project
that came
Assembly.
from the cloud, so...
Phase 5 awaits. I expect
Don't
your
mess it
best
for the
work.
kids! Well, there we go! Another set done.
Yeah, got bigger.
Hey.
Oh,
Yay.
now we only need 1,000 nuclear pasta. Wow.
Yep. That was just 100 to get to that point.
Yeah. Such clear skies. How nice it is to not live in Canada. Wow.
So,
Well, that was fun. But now comes the hard part. The AI expansion server 256. Oh, why that number? Alright. No, but
So do
Burramys,
guys
you
have
know
a
the
job
way.
for me?
alright, well, I'm just going to do the extra ingots from the sulfur for the nuclear pasta. That's the first task.
Okay, well, I guess before we can do any of the new stuff, we have to go check if we can unlock some stuff, I guess.
Yeah, there might be other bits.
Usually we have to go to the hub and unlock the new features first. So let's go to the hub.
Is there a way to fly faster? Oh, look at that. There is. Never
Hold
mind.
shift, just like been running.
I just got it.
Ah.
This thing is so slow.
So finally, after 70 hours of playing, you found out.
Well, I just got this jetpack like last stream. Don't you remember?
Ooh, look at this,
You made
people.
it for me.
We get a converter. The converter harnesses reanimated SAM to enable precise matter and energy transmutation. Warning, power usage is very high and unstable. And again, we get the Fix-It ingot, produced by reconstructing other metals on a molecular level using strange alien matter, or the SAM. We get Fix-It trigon. Diamonds. Ooh, diamonds are forever. A time crystal. Ooh, can we then jump back in time and do this all over again? Biochemical sculpture. We can now scan for SAM. We can make reanimated SAM and the SAM fluctuator. Well, we could already do that. Alright. I guess we have to try and get that unlocked. Well, I have a few of the components. Let's go see. Do we have some of this stuff laying around somewhere? Probably not. And Burramys.
We've got the SAM related products ready. Yep, come.
I have a crate here that has over 300 copper ingots. I'll transfer them to the particle accelerator thing. For the copper stuff.
Would that be things that you just dumped from the inventory earlier on?
I guess somebody did.
Yeah.
Because they were in the crate. That will be handy to give it a little kickstart.
Cooling systems are low because heat sinks are low.
But the heat sinks just got boosted because of the plates that are now arriving there too.
Flying that way. So maybe it's just the lag, it'll catch up.
I hope so.
Got a job for me?
If you could scan the cloud first, just make sure we're up to stock with things.
Okay.
250 radio control units. Wow.
Thick wire, plastic, copper sheet are all pretty low. Steel pipe. You know that stuff?
Yeah, steel pipe will probably stay low for now because we're only just starting to build more. So that's okay.
Okay, that we have.
Still not getting enough steel ingots, so need even more foundries then.
Or we're just using too many.
Yep.
Wow, there's so much stuff in the factory now. What's this making? Cooling system? But yeah, we do indeed not have enough heat sinks. And diffused modular frames. That has everything. It's multiplied. So it is actually working. Question is, where did they go? Oh, there's a lot on the actual machine here, so we can take some out. Well, let me try and keep up with chat as well a bit, because I'm so busy now. Can't really keep up with chat. I have a question for you all. Have you ever heard of a French film called The Extraordinary Adventures of Adèle Blanc-Sec? No, I never heard about it.
Nope.
I was very entertained. Well, then it must have been a good movie, but I haven't heard of it. Let me do something with my power slugs here.
I'll bring the hard drive in now, see if we get anything new.
Nice. Still have a couple of hard drives, don't we?
21 left, yep.
Oh, and I have one on me. So 22. Nice. Alright, well, the other stuff is in now for this tier. So we have the most of the stuff done except for the cooling systems. Maybe we can already put in some stuff towards another tier that we have. But we have nothing of that. We have nothing of that. Superposition oscillator. Wow. Conveyor belt 6. Wow.
B.
Yeah, one step at a time. It would help if it had been in English, but I find a movie of a high enough quality, it doesn't matter the subtitles. I have one called Tangerines, and that one is in Estonian. 5 stars. Yeah, well, they do make a lot of nice television in other countries as well, so, or movies, so. Been watching a Polish movie about World War One recently, which was quite nice. And then you just read the subtitles. A nice donation from Roadhog. 1 for every viewer, and because 13 is my lucky number, I will have my card. So shut up and take my money. Thank you very much, Roadhog. Much appreciated. It's really nice. Thanks, thanks, thanks. And of course, thank you all for being here. How are you doing, by the way, Quirky? I haven't spoken to you in a bit, so wonder how you are. Alright, I've boosted the heat sink. Oh, sorry.
It's okay, go on.
I was just saying I've boosted the heat sink, so we now pump out 18.75 a minute, so hopefully that helps a bit.
Just gonna say I asked Quirky earlier in chat how her arm was, but I don't think she saw.
Ah, well, I haven't seen her talk for a bit, so... Ah, there she is. I'm trying not to get sick. Everyone around me is sick. Yeah, a lot of people in the world are sick, like with flu and stuff. Oh, if it happens, it happens. Wrist still hurts. Oh, that's too bad. And other than that, how are you doing? Alright, so for the cooling systems, it requires 18 heat sinks a minute. We now make 18.75, so it should slowly start to add up. And we get 9 cooling systems a minute, so that's quite decent pace. I'd say. Great. Oh, that's good work. Did you start your job already now, Quirky? At the one shop where you were going to maybe work? Wow, most of the conveyors are already upgraded up here. They are still slow. Don't think hubby wants me taking it. Ah, okay. Well, then the big question is, what are you gonna do? But they are slow as in still not letting you know whether they want to hire you or not? Or are they slow because work is slow and they're not sure if they should hire at the moment? Workers still slow, waiting to pick up to hire. Ah, okay, okay. And then in the meantime, hubby isn't sure if he wants you to take that job. Well, that's unfortunate for you then, because that might make the choice to get it or not even harder.
So if you notice, there's the option that we have where you press R for conveyors and it gives you the nice right angles. That works great for long conveyors and things, but if you're doing a very short one between, say, a lifter and a splitter, you have to switch that off because it makes the thing not fit properly.
Yeah, that's true, but then it's usually because it's not a perfect 90-degree angle for some reason.
It's true, but what I've done in this case is I've gone by the alignment marks, so it says it is, and then it isn't.
Wow.
So the alignment mark should tell you, and it is. You're right. This one is on an angle, but it was aligned. So I'll go and try and fix it anyway.
Maybe it's because then some of the railings or stuff are...
So I'm getting the dashes now to say you are lined up. I place it. I put the thing in.
Yeah, doesn't always work like that.
And it says no, it's red. It won't go. It's not aligned. Silly thing.
But then you just hit the R and then it will snap anyway.
Yep.
But I've noticed that too on very short distances, that sometimes that doesn't work.
You need a bit more separation.
Speaking of which, I have to take my vitamin C. Well, then you take your vitamin C.
Okay, so that's another 2 foundries for steel ingots being added.
Perfect.
Because I looked at alternative recipes for stators, but the other one still needs steel pipes, so we can't really make them any other way right now.
Well, if it would need, in the end, less steel pipes for more stators, then it would still work. But
True, I didn't look at it that way, yeah. Let's see.
I'm having some weird stuff happen.
ooh, what's happening?
It keeps trying to go into the escape screen,
Escape
and now it's
screen?
stopped. That was weird. Yeah,
You
you know
actually
the
have an
screen that comes
escape
up when you
screen?
hit escape?
Oh,
Oh, you know what? And then it kind of stopped doing it, so.
Yeah, so beneath escape, there's a
See?
button there with it, which, like, before the button number 1. Sometimes if you hit that, you can go into like a I don't know, controller mode. Or if you're doing
I was nowhere
scripts and
near it.
things. Okay.
I'm only pressing W.
Because I've had sometimes that I've knocked that and then I have to kind of click it again to get out of it.
yeah, I believe there's even a unstuck button somewhere. I've never used it.
Yeah, but that's when your character's stuck on a tree or something like that. Some of the trees are a bit sticky.
You will have to forbid it for me not to take it. Ah, okay, so then you're just gonna take it, Quirk. Alright.
Okay, sulfur.
I'm just upgrading conveyors everywhere so that things go as
And-
fast as possible. What were you going to say?
I'm just thinking, is it worth us doing a second starter factory anyway? Because we've only got the one.
Oh, we have only one of those assemblers doing that.
Yeah, it might be worth putting another one in somewhere.
It might be well worth it if we have enough input for it.
Let's see what this other recipe is.
If we don't even have enough input for one, then there's not really a point. But
Yeah, I think the input. Well, yeah, that steel beam was the problem on the input, but the other one is 4 steel beams and 15 Caterium wire, as opposed to 3 steel beams and 8 normal wire. So it actually uses more steel beams.
okay,
But yeah, it just really gives you an alternative wire to use instead. And wire isn't a problem for us, so. We'll
I'm
see if a
going
new recipe
to
comes
leave
up.
the game.
Oh, what did we
Sorry,
say?
I'm just gonna leave the game for a minute and see if reloading helps because I'm still having trouble.
Oh,
okay, you do that.
Right back.
Can't hear anything. Is sound on? Yes, sound is on, actually. Hi, Mike, by the way. Nice to have you.
Yeah, it was a bit odd last week when our sound went off because it was just you talking to yourself for a bit.
Yeah, that was actually when I hit one of the wrong buttons, so that all the PC audio was off.
It was like a little mini rant.
I used the calculator on my screen, but I used my numerical keyboard for that normally, but numerical 5 shuts off my mic and my numerical 6 shuts off all other game sounds and computer sounds, so...
Forget what I was meant to be doing now.
I have boosted a few foundries to produce a tiny bit more steel ingots. See if we can keep up with the input.
Okay, yep. I was going to think about that next, see if we can get any more through, but yeah.
I just boosted all the conveyor belts, so they're all to the highest tier now, everywhere here. And now I can actually see some ingots stacking up in front of the steel beam makers and stuff, so it does already have an effect. And if the input can keep up, this will be perfect.
Yep. Okay.
Just keep our eyes on it.
So iron ore would start to get used up soon from the looks of it, because this will come from one mine, but the mine is a Mark II, so that could go to a Mark III to help.
Ah,
if we start
yes.
using the iron.
Well, and we can always just boost the mine a bit too.
Yep.
It's
We'll see how it goes. It's producing 240 a minute at the moment. So if you want to do the math, you can work out whether it'll run out or not. They're using 45 a minute.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 foundries.
9 times 45 is...
Well, 9 times 50 is 450.
Okay, we need to double up then. Roughly.
And then we take another 50 off, so 400. Yeah, but is this the only mine attached to this?
Well, if it's doing 240 now, what would take that to Mark III give you?
Yeah?
And then we could boost it if need be after that.
Let's see, Mark 3. Okay, I'll just make it a Mark 3 and see if I still need to boost it then.
I think that's 360 a minute, I think, isn't it? Off the top of my head.
Well, the default extraction rate is 240, but this one already has 240, so then it should probably be 480.
Okay.
And that will do the trick. Are we already making turbo motors? I think so.
We should be, I think, yeah.
Just have to find them. Figured out the sound issue. Had the sound muted in the browser tab. Ah, well, yeah, then I can't really help it. glad you can hear us now, Mike. Welcome in. Hope all is good.
I think Turbo Motors is the one Hera did last week, so it's on the top.
Ah,
Just gonna check.
thank
Well, you guys ended up doing
Yeah,
it.
it is.
Good.
I
Well, you
started.
were there. You were involved.
I was there. I was supervising.
You had a part in it.
Which itself is running out of cooling systems, so we're going to have to boost cooling systems.
Oh, yeah, but I only need 3 of these, and there's enough on the belt here. So I have 3 now. All I need now is a few portable mines.
Right, I still haven't done this sulfuric acid thing.
You keep talking about it.
I know, I keep getting distracted by other things.
Yeah, we're just sorry you have to play with total noob, so we distract you all the time. A crackly sound problem sometimes, but I figured out it's dust. Oh, like in your own computer? That it gives that crackling sound, or from the stream? Oh, here's the actual mine. Oh, let's make this a Mark III and see how much comes out of it. 480! So yeah, that should do the trick.
Oh yeah, good. Okay, water.
This takes a second to pick up, but luckily the storage can compensate for that, and now it should start to run up into storage again. Yes, it is.
So here, where you are now, you just see are you free for a minute?
Yeah.
780. Oh, let's-
See, I'm just putting in the refinery now on this upper level. Popped in. Yep. Are you looking the other way?
Yes.
Turn around. Oh no, you're looking at it.
yes,
Yeah, that one.
no,
So I've just put this one
I'm
in.
looking here.
It needs water, and if you look in the lake, we've got a water extractor down there. So if you could get a water pipe up to this, that would help.
Blue round thing down
Yeah.
there?
So the blue pipes will be the
Okay.
water, so you can tap into the existing pipe, but you'll need a pump to pump it all the way up here. Actually,
Okay.
you can take it from the cooling system. I think that's got a water input. Has it one of those two? I'll just have a quick scan. Yeah, it has. So it's already been pumped up to the cooling system here.
Oh, just the speaker.
Blender. So you could tap it from there, or just take it from the bottom, whichever you choose.
Where's this cooling system you speak of?
So, can you see me?
Oh, where are you?
Okay. Well, so look back at where the water is, the water extractor.
Yeah.
And can you see the big
Oh, I see.
device next to it? I'm flying next to that at the moment, the power augmenter.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, now if you look under the floor, you'll see the blue pipe is feeding here into this blender.
Okay, yeah.
So you could take it from there, because that's already been pumped to that point.
Right, guys, you could talk on
Okay.
just a second. Bike work! Good luck getting the medicine for your hobby, and we hope to see you soon again. Please continue.
Cheers, Quirky. Okay, so I just gotta find some way to get it out of this thing.
So you can get like a four-way connector. You can put that four-way connector on it, and from there you've got a feed out. And then it's just a case of getting the pipes in the right orientation to come up to here. So a little challenge for you.
Oh, good. Great.
if it's awkward, just give up. That's fine.
And for your
Ruin
information,
everything and say, I can't do this.
Well, I'll tell you what I could
One.
do. Do you want to do it another way? We can stick
Yep.
the refinery down on the ground, so you just run a pipe straight into it, and then bring the sulfur all the way over to that instead. So I'll stick it down there somewhere. Let's see.
Tell me
pipe.
what's the easiest.
This is probably easiest for the water transport, but a bit more awkward for the sulfur. But we can use a conventional conveyor for the sulfur, so that's less difficult than the farting about the water. So yeah.
amen to
Just
that,
stick it in
Doug.
there.
We're running out of coffee. Get the kettle on.
Coffee, that's a good idea. Oh, it's empty. Just went to grab a sip out of my cup. No.
Let's just stick it in here for now.
Good. That's a lot more
And for
cold.
some reason, my cat has decided now he wants to be a pain. Daddy.
Be a what? So what does your cat want to be?
Be a pain, I said.
Oh, pain. I thought you said bin. Okay.
Twice he's almost been on my keyboard.
Alright, so for your information, I've been boosting 2 coal mines that come from the rock wall. Because we were using more coal in the foundries now than we were producing. So now those mines are upgraded too, so we should produce enough again.
Okay. And we're going to be using the coal for the diamonds as well, so it's just as well.
Well, then I might just need to boost them later too. I mean, the can of coffee is so low, almost as low as my remaining funds. Ah, so yeah, that's a problem because coffee prices are going to soar in the next couple of months. So
Okay, sulfur.
isn't an empty cup like one of the biggest disappointments of all things in life? Almost as bad. Yeah.
Pretty disappointing, yeah. I might have to actually go and make one. Leave Burramys to do all this work because I don't even have a clue what he's doing.
I put the refinery on a lower level now, so you should be able to connect the water up to it easily.
Yeah, so
What
do I
worries?
connect it to this thing with the fan blade? on it?
Fan
Or
blades,
do I
fan
make
blades?
another one? The thing in the water.
Oh
Here,
yeah,
let me
yeah.
see what this is called.
From the pipe
Water
that's coming
extractor.
out of that.
Yeah.
So you can
You can
pick it
put
up
a
from
splitter on it.
the output, yeah, split it and put it into the input of the refinery.
Okay.
Just got to pick a path to bring the sulfur to it. Let's see.
What is going on?
Oh, I wonder if I can go underground.
Fuel.
Pipeline junction? Is that what I'm looking for?
It is Pipeline Junction. Yep. Is that what you said?
Yes.
You'll notice we'll need to put some copper plate into the cloud as well.
Yeah,
There's
you
only
dropped a bit of fuel.
a few in there.
Oops. Is that good there?
You'd be better off taking it on the horizontal part, because that's going to be a
Yeah,
weird angle the way it is now. Yeah.
That was an accident. I put it down by accident. Yeah, over here, right?
Yeah, and then come in like angles into the one.
Burramys,
Yeah.
Okay.
how much do we need the turbo fuel?
It might be in a recipe for one of these later things. I think it will be, so we'll have to look into that to answer your question.
Well, because you have set up a little thing to make it and 3 petroleum power stations to use it. But there's hardly any fuel incoming, so it's not really making any turbo fuel. So those 3 things are not doing anything, so I turned them off right now. But I can go to the place where we actually make the fuel, or that comes in. And
turbo fuel. Yeah, I mean that was just supplement, so it's fine if it doesn't do anything. It was
Okay.
basically using the excess fuel, but it looks like we're using all the fuel up now. Yeah, so you're right. So it could just stay. It's not doing anything.
Well, I've turned off the 3 power plants, so it will now just build
Yeah.
up fluid in this big container, and then we can probably put this on every now and then if we need a little bit of boost for the fuel. The
Yeah,
power.
fine. Yeah, because you've solved the power problem anyway.
Yep.
Let's see. We still get. We don't seem to be build up a big stock of fuel like we did before, so I don't know where it's all going. Because that was coming from the original oil plant, wasn't it?
This is the one that brings in all the fuel for the other drones, so they should
Yeah.
all have fuel from this.
Yeah,
And
I think-
I guess we're using it for nothing else but that,
No,
because this
it's
one is
getting
going...
low because the drone that works for the copper and stuff has only got 8 fuel in it now, so we're not getting enough fuel in from the looks of it. So that original oil plant, there might be an issue with the fuel over there.
Then I go check that anyway.
Yeah, they've run out of containers or something like that.
Yeah, they are coming back. The original fuel one, that's where we make the plastics as well, don't we?
Yeah.
I'll go there.
What
Oh,
am I
chat, we're
doing?
going on a little adventure.
Take a train.
Now I'm gonna take my buggy and drive off this high end on high speed, because that's cool. Here we go. Whee! Yoo-hoo!
Forget how to paint things.
X.
I know it's X, but
And then select the colour.
like, how do I get just a plain color? Like, I only get
Swatch
swatches
18.
here.
Swatch 18 at the
Oh, is
bottom
it
will do
18?
for
Oh, okay.
water. Yep.
Okay, now what? I did it. I hooked up to
You did
this
it.
thing.
Good. So all of those pipes coming out of the extractor up to the point where Patmos has put a pump, you can upgrade all them to the next one up if you like, because they're on a lower volume right now. Let's just see where it's putting out. There's
This
a bean
pump
creature
that's
again.
over here.
Yeah. So it makes
I don't know if you can see me, but-
120 a minute, and the pipe does 300 a minute. No, it's fine actually.
Yeah, this pump and this pipe are Mark II, so you
Yeah.
want everything before that Mark II.
Well, the Mark II is useless here because it's only being fed by a Mark 1. So I thought we'll make it all
I'll
Mark
fix it.
Mark 2. And then we can
Okay,
stick
I'll
in a
do it.
second pump if we need to. Right, sulfur.
Wow. Plenty of coffee is a nice feeling. Someday I might have the funds again to get the best coffee I have ever had. Ethiopian Harar. It's not too bad. Maybe $20 a pound is fair. Is that for the the very good coffee or for the cheaper ones? Because I'm not paying $20 for a pound. To me, that's not what I'm gonna pay for it.
A question. I want to upgrade something instead of just like destroying it and rebuilding.
Mhm.
I can just click over top of it. Like
Yeah,
right
you'll
now
still
it's yellow,
it'll change yellow. Yeah, that's telling you it's going to be
and then I
upgraded.
just click it and it'll upgrade. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't seem to work with the pumps because it's different.
Which pump? No, it's a separate pump. Yeah, there's a Mark 1 and Mark 2 pump, which you can't just upgrade that one. You'd have to change it. Except
What did I just do? Did I just
I'd
wreck
rather try
something?
that way. No, you took the pump away and then just replace it with the other one. That's fine. Just make sure it's pointing the right way, which it is, so that's fine.
That's it. Okay. That was the guess. 50-50 shot, I guess.
And you'll have to power it as well.
Oh, this one didn't upgrade. Oh, did it? Oh, it did. Right. Never mind. I have to power it? What?
Yeah, it needs
Oh.
power.
Can
So,
somebody
can I
put some
just-
extra copper sheets in the dimensional depot? Because I only have 3 in there and I need to boost the power, the fuel intake stuff.
I'm near the container now, so I'll do that.
Thank you.
Oh, the container's empty.
Yeah, because it's all going towards the heatsink as well now.
Yeah, I'll go to the original container then. Which is empty. Oh,
Ooh,
using
well,
them all up.
at least we're using them then, so that's
Mm.
in one aspect good news.
So I'll have to steal some from a factory then.
Stealing is bad, kids. Don't do it at home. Only in computer games.
Borrowing, because they will be replaced. Got to pick one though. Who's using them? Let's see.
Is the one near the heatsinks also empty?
Or I'll go and have a look. Yeah, because they've been made over there now as well, so I'll fly that way. And this is the lesson for later game. You know, all your primary production starts getting pushed to its limits.
Yeah, I guess. Interesting, but
Oh yeah, they've got some here. That's okay. On the way.
perfect.
2+6. How many does it take? 800. Okay.
Thomas, can you come and check my work?
Look from up here. I can see it's connected. I can see it's blue. And And I see it's upgraded. Yeah, that looks good. Is your power connected? It is. Is it pumping? Looks like it
I don't
is.
know.
Yep,
Is it?
all good. So you can, if you select it, you will highlight it. You'll be able to press E, and you'll see it's actually
I see.
flow rate. Yep, it's just pumping now. So we've got plenty of water. Yep, all good. Thank you. Apart from the fact that your
done.
pipe is on a weird angle, but I'll forgive you that one.
I put what on a weird angle?
We generally go for
What's
right angles here, so you kind of come out straight, do right angle, then feed in on the right angle.
Pipes
but
and
I had
stuff
to
all has
because
come in perfect.
Otherwise, I would have been on this
That's
angle.
just me.
You told me not to be on. You told me to be on the horizontal angle. So
No, where your splitter's fine. So from the splitter, it would go forward, turn right, and then go forward again. Do you know what I mean? Right angles
Oh.
in that pipe.
you want me to fix it?
Nah, it's alright. It's just an aesthetic.
This is why I don't build stuff, right? I just label stuff and I color stuff. You guys can do all the building.
We should just,
I
at
need-
some point,
I need a coffee break.
when we're almost done with the game, we just get in one time here at F together without Burramys knowing, and then we're just going to make all the pipes go crazy, and then when we
Change all the
load up
angles
the
and stuff,
stream,
yeah.
we'll
Oh
see
my
how
God.
he reacts.
Well, we'll be done then. I won't care anymore.
I'm going to go make a coffee though. So
You do
I will be right back.
that. This is 2020, that's 60 in total. This is also working, so let's turn that off. One is on. This one should be on. Why am I not making enough fuel? What is this? Who made this? I did probably.
It's all of you over there.
Well, they are all working. I'm pumping out stuff. It's just not enough. Probably do this, so that will speed things up, because now everything will go into the refinery. 60 a minute. Let me check the numbers here. 10, 20, 30, 50. Ah, that's where the issue is. 15, 15. Alright, fixed. That should bring in more fuel now. That's 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6 power plants here, but I have to turn fuel off. That should increase the fuel in here. That one is filled up now, very good. This one not. This one will slowly fill up. Alright, well, if all the things that I've changed will start to pick up, instead of 40 packaged fuel a minute, we should be producing 120 a minute now. That all goes straight into the drone port and then comes flying home as fuel.
It's good.
So that should really help out. I hope. Can make 60 canisters a minute. How many do we need? 40, 80, 120. So we need to double this too. Lots of fun with this game, people, but every now and then you just have to tweak everything to make sure that all the numbers still add up and still go the right way. Luckily, I happen to like that, but if you don't, well, you might have a hard time. That's also why I usually already try to get all the numbers straight in the first place. Do the math so that I never run into any issues with that. Wow. Well, it's a bit hard for me to keep up with chat, people, so sorry if I'm not really keeping up, but I try to do my best. It's no longer coffee, I see. Out here we do pay, I pay around 12 euros, I believe, for a kilo bag of coffee beans, so that's fine for me, I don't mind. How are we doing up there in terms of the plastic? Oh, I see we're doing good. Looks like not everything is being picked up at the moment, so that's
Blowing
good.
well.
Yeah. Good. Alright, so then at some point the whole system here will fill up anyway, so it's just a matter of time. Perfect.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh.
A tiny bit more fuel in here. Plenty in here. Let's try. We put a pump in here that pumps it that way. That should partly fix it. Then we put in a pump on this side to pump it that way. And it should all be pushed in the right direction. Fingers crossed. Hey Ara, nice to see you. Sorry, missed you there. Today I'm going to indulge in a bottle of apple gin just because I feel like it. And I like it. Well, you go ahead, Ara. You do that. That's what you feel up for. Go for it.
Okay, what have we got?
This one is starting to fill up too. Good. Do-do. Ooh, might be smart to hook up this part as well. See, that's how easy you make a tiny bit of mistake, people. We need to add the canisters to this line in order to have them out here so that they can fuel the factory here. We should see a ton of canisters come by. Yes, there they go. Why aren't these going through? Wow, that's a lot of canisters. Yep, this one is slowly ticking up, so we're getting slowly the fuel where we need it to be.
Okay. I was sinking canisters, so if you want me to stop that, we've got plenty at the base.
Yeah, but I don't really have the option here to. Well, I could actually.
Well, We could fly them back in the
Yeah, we're
the
not flying
fuel.
anything back yet, so and I can just hook this one up to the system that I have for the
So should I put the
canisters. So yeah,
empty canisters to go back to you?
yeah. If you put them in the one that brings the fuel,
Yep.
I can pump them straight back into the system. I've boosted the production of canisters, so it now meets exactly the need. The problem could be, of course, that at some point the system will get filled up. But what I could do, as soon as the good batches come back, I can just turn off these two that make canisters and pause them, so that we don't make any new ones. We just use the old ones all the time.
Yep.
That's probably a good one.
So where's my input? There we go.
This is a football town, really. And the problem with Americans talking about football is always, what do they mean? Is this like the football that we know in Europe, the soccer? Or is it football where you just run around with the ball and every now and then somebody gets to kick it through two sticks and that's what you call football? I always get so confused when people talk about those two and I don't know which one they're talking about. Soccer is so tame. I wish gladiators were still a thing. Best we get is American football. American football. Lots of big guys running around with the ball in their hands, but we call it football. Maybe it's called football because the ball is exactly a foot long or something. That could be. I don't know.
Not that one.
American football is rugby for wussies, lol, all the padding. In most places, it's a penalty if the ball hits your foot. Well. Good to see the Americans really know what football is then. We're playing football. You hit it with your foot. You get a penalty. Do you see the increased amount of fuel already?
Not over there, but gonna have a look. Yep, coming in.
Okay, good. I don't think we want 40, 80, 120. Ah, I should probably just turn this one off too. So that should do the trick. Well, there's 200 in here now, and the drone is on its way. It will come and pick up some student. There it is. Heavy flexible frame.
Yeah, it's just an alternative recipe for those. The rest of it was all about uranium and stuff, which you don't really need.
Rugby is fascinating, but Australia and England left all their brave souls on the rugby field. Back in the day, there was no padding in American football either. Ah. I don't know about all that. Really into those kind of sports.
How do you make a pipe bend like that?
The right angle, 2 parts basically. When you set it out, you can do a right click to cause it to bend. Is it right click? Let me just put one in
Oh,
to remind
okay.
myself. So whereabouts are you now? Yeah, let's do it where you
I'm
are.
back at my crooked pipe.
So
Trying to
I'm
fix it.
going to go like this. So here's my pipe as if it was coming out. Come on, go. And as I go to this, see where it is now. Oh, there's the scroll wheel. So your scroll wheel will allow you to do a right angle
Oh,
like
well.
that.
Okay.
Alright.
So if I undo this, will
I'm
it
done
screw
here.
things up?
No, it's fine. It's building enough at the moment. So you may have to do it in 2 stages to get it to do the angles you need.
Are the empty canisters set? Ah, yeah, I see them coming in. Good.
Yeah, if you need more, I can steal some from the biofuel because there's loads over there.
No, because I still have 2 factories making them as well. So I'm actually trying to hold on a bit to see how far we can get. And then I will turn those 2 that make them off. Because now it should, in the end, be an enclosed system.
Yeah, at the moment we've got 6 times 800 spare.
Do all of the canisters... No, not all of the canisters come back, do they? Because some are used as fuel in the drones. So only
Yes,
a
that's
part
right.
of the canisters come back. So I'll just put out 1 factory so that we do make them slowly here. So for the loss that we have with the drones. And then the other one can keep pumping them out. That should be good.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, we've
Done.
got 4,000 spare at the moment.
There's always a risk that the drones take too many and then they can't unload them and then we're not getting in any fuel anymore. Coming back.
I mean, now making sulfuric acid, we could combine that with nitric acid and make batteries, and the drones could work off batteries instead. But we don't have enough nitric acid anyway for that.
And I believe they use the batteries quite quickly, so we need to make a lot
Yeah.
of batteries. And right now we do have the fuel production and stuff, so it is working.
So this alternative recipe I was talking about making copper from sulfuric acid, and meant to be copper ore. I don't know where it is. I would thought it would be in the blender because it's using a fluid, but it's not in the blender. So
Did we
I
actually
don't
get
know
it
where I'm
already
gonna
then?
build it. Yeah, it was unlocked,
Okay.
but I'm confused. As
So
far as I
it,
know, that's the only thing that takes in fluid, unless I have to put it into a container first.
so which one was it?
I don't know. I'm just trying an assembler now, see what that is.
It was a
So-
recipe for?
Oh, it's going to be a foundry, isn't it, at the end of it? So for copper ingots, so let me just start with foundry. That's probably where I'm going wrong. I've been looking at assemblers and those sort of things.
Copper
Yeah,
ingots.
foundry is alternate copper. No. It's not there.
So what are we looking for again?
Forget it, because I can't find it. The idea was we combined sulfuric acid with copper ore, and we made 22 copper ingots. But I can't see the recipe, so maybe we didn't get it after all.
Yes. Do have one for compacted coal in the assembler. But if you need like one of the acids, then you have to put it into either the packager or the other one, I guess.
Yeah. And if it's not in the blender, then the only alternative is to unpackage it, and then it would go into an assembler or manufacturer, but don't know. Didn't dream it. But well, why?
It goes into the refinery. Alternative leached copper ingot. You need 9 copper ore and 5 cubic meters of sulfuric acid, and it makes 22 copper ingots, which leads to 110
Oh, I need a
units.
second refinery then. Okay, thank you for that. That makes sense because the refinery does handle liquids, doesn't it?
Yeah, both liquids and hard, so you can put anything in.
Okay, thanks for that.
Let me see. Technically, I'm sick. I have shingles. Ah, yeah. So sorry to hear that. Are you finishing City Tales in the week? Yes, I was actually hoping to do that this weekend, and I actually planned for a Saturday evening stream yesterday. But then, of course, all of a sudden we had a sleepover party, and they didn't sleep until 10. And there was just a lot going on, and I had to control the kids a bit. So I wasn't able to do that. But this is a holiday week, actually, for little one. Meaning that I'll be home more too, but spending my time with little one, so I have to be very careful what time I spend on the channel. Tomorrow little one will be off for most of the day, which I will spend mostly on recording videos and stuff. Could actually be that tomorrow in the evening I do an extra stream and we can go to the end of City Tales on stream. I don't know how long it will last, like if it will be just an hour or maybe even still 2 hours or something. Could also be that I do it, I think Donnie streams on Tuesday, so I don't want to interfere with that. So I just have to see probably. So it could be tomorrow, could also be another evening, but then like very early or something. Or maybe even during the day, so that I don't interfere with other people streaming. But I do intend to finish that one this week, Kev, so yeah, I hope so. Turned 50 in August and I kept hearing really only have a risk of shingles after 50. Ah, happy 50th birthday, and there you go. Oh man. Americans are going back to having a sense of humor in 2025. Is that why you elected that guy? Joking. Well, we should always be able to tease each other and make a few jokes. Doesn't really matter the topic. As long as we can't laugh about it, there's usually something wrong. He's hilarious. I'm glad you say that. Alright, I'm back at base.
How do I take something off my to-do list?
There, if you go to hover over your to-do list, there should be a button to edit your to-do list. Or if you just go into your building map, so you hit Q. For instance, if you have a smelter still on the list, there's the plus icon where you can add it to the list, but there's then also a minus where you can take it off again.
Okay.
You found it?
Well, kind of. I mean, I have turbo motors on my to-do list, and I want to get them off of there.
Well,
I have to go to a crafting station for that.
Can you see the chat?
Yes.
The stream. I have something on my to-do list now. It says coal power generator. If I then go to edit my to-do list, so for instance I hit Q, so I have the menu on, and then I can click edit to-do list. I just click it, and then there's the clear list option, and the list is cleared. And then you hit the X again, and the list is gone.
Oh, I see how you're doing it. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh. Now, is there anything you want me to do? Because I'm just kind of looking at research and stuff right now.
Oh, if you want to, you can put some normal modular frames in the sink or in the
Right.
dimensional depot.
I know what you mean. Regular modular
Yeah, the regular
frames?
ones. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
How
and we
many
should
do you
have
need?
plenty of those.
Doesn't really matter. Just put some in. I'm.
I had 13 on me, so
Oh, that's good.
9 more.
Right now, I just need one more, but later on, might need even more.
There you go. I'm giving you 20 as well.
I've just boosted our battery capacity. Because right now we are on 100% power in the batteries, so why not just
Have some more.
make it bigger? We're going to need it in the future.
I'm looking at the MAM right now under alien technology, and we have option to upload upgrade or depot expansion, and they both take the same amount of stuff. 23 versus spheres and 199 something or other. SAM fluctuators. So do you guys have a preference? Should I do that?
Well, one just makes it faster if you upload something, and the other one makes the amount that you can upload for each different type bigger.
Yeah. So what would you rather have?
Well, I think you've been keeping track of how much we upload, so that most of the stuff is in. So the more we can have in, the less we have to do that, I think. And since we have plenty of time, having it go a little bit faster or slower does not really matter to me.
Okay, so
Maybe
expansion.
Burramys has a different
is
idea.
what
I
you
don't know.
like.
Sorry, I was missing from that from the beginning in terms of my attention, so I'll have to come back to it. What was the question?
Would you rather have a depot expansion of 500% or an upload upgrade?
The
to-
upload
to-
upgrade
to
is a
40
faster
minutes.
upload speed, is it?
Yeah, one just
Yeah.
makes the uploading fast, the other ones make every stack go bigger.
Well, seeing as you're using it up in many cases, then bigger stack might be better. But I'm happy either way.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
voted for
bigger
the bigger stacks because she's keeping track of all the stuff that's in there and uploading it anyways. And
Yeah,
having it a
okay.
little bit
Well, I
slower
am-
doesn't really matter to me.
We're agreed. Yeah,
I have been having issues with running out of space.
it's like the
having a bunch of stuff in my
1970s
pocket.
bigger stacks. Stacks were stack heel choose, by the way. That means nothing. Then don't worry. It's just me.
I didn't understand a word you said.
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
In the 1970s, flared trousers and stack heel shoes were the fashion, weren't they?
Oh, stack heel
Well,
shoes.
You know,
That's
I was
where it
born in
is.
'84, so I do not have a clue.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well,
And
Just watch an old Top of the Pops or something.
I wasn't.
On
much to
YouTube.
my own pride, I've never involved myself in fashion, so. I'm in
Right.
the same clothes since I was 16, so.
Really? You little boy size, are you?
Well, I was fully matured when I was 16,
Oh, sorry, 16.
and then I had jeans and a blouse, and I still wear that. I still have the same haircut as I was 16, so.
Wow. Time for a new
Before I
wardrobe.
do this,
Change what looks good, huh?
Is this like the
You don't mind
Einstein
me
theory that you don't want to waste effort selecting clothes? You just put the same ones on.
Oh, well, no. I mean, I always buy the same kind of stuff. So I do buy new clothes, but it's just the same kind. So I look the same since I was 16. But I'm one of those people that just goes into a store, picks up what he needs, and leaves as quickly as possible. I do.
Oh
pay,
yeah,
of
I do that.
course,
Yeah.
But I just hate being in stores. With all the apparently you need music to go shopping in a store, which I totally hate. I don't understand it.
yeah,
No,
it's
I'm
got to
with
be
you there.
thumping dance music too.
Which only makes you want to leave, so I don't know how that's meant to work.
Yeah.
Unless you imagine, and maybe it works for certain people, so they imagine themselves in the disco and thinking, what closer can I get for the disco? And then spend more time there
Yeah.
and more money.
The disco. I don't think they call it that anymore, my friend.
Okay. I am from the 70s, you know.
Don't?
Just club, is it? It's a general term.
Hey,
Well,
before I do this, you guys don't mind me using the Mercer spheres, right?
No, I think they're
78.
spare. Yeah, that's fine. That's what they're for. Yeah.
yeah, it's not a problem. Just use them.
Have we got spare copper ore anywhere that I can tap into?
The ones that I've all set up are all mathematically...
Okay, so for this 22 copper ingot, we really need an import of copper ore. So maybe we should bring a new lot in.
Maybe you can upgrade the mine that we already have and then get that working.
Dimensional expansion
With-
finalized to 500%. Despite further efforts, parts could not be broken down further than their elementary particles.
Sorry, yeah, you were
Nor
talking.
could the
So it'll
storage
be
become-
at
yet somehow
the
more matter can now
Christmas
be
areas that.
But we have one
locations that-
in our own area, don't we? Or is that one already upgraded?
Yeah, I could go to that one actually.
That
It is the
very
nearest.
thoughtful,
Yeah,
I
I'll go with
think.
that.
I appreciate the attempts at sharing
If
scientific
that one is already
knowledge.
upgraded,
However,
then it's not
perhaps we
possible.
should
But I
wait
thought it
until
would
we
still
have
be possible. Bit
Nice
upgraded.
right angle there in the pipe, Peter. Seal approval.
Thank you. I knew you'd see it eventually. Also, after all that discussion, I actually have enough to do both of those upgrades. So should I
Nice.
just do it?
Alright, well we are now at 35% battery capacity, not because it's lowering, because I built a ton of extra batteries, so that should keep us good for a while as soon as they are all charged up.
Okay. And yeah, this is only a Mark II miner, but it's already got a surplus, so yeah, this will do. So, how do I get it out of here?
But yeah, I never understood the whole fashion thing. I remember when I was a teacher, then of course my students, all like girls 15 and stuff, they would come to me like, "Sir, are you wearing the same trousers for the next 3 days?" And I'm like, "No." When I get into a store and I find one that fits me well, I buy 3 pairs of those. Because why would I get any other ones? I just buy 3 pairs of the same and I switch them. But yes, I do wear my trousers 2 days in a row and then I put them in. I don't wash them every day.
You have to put numbers on them, like trousers number 1, trousers number 2. So
Well, that's actually surprising how well they keep track of stuff when you're a teacher and you're... I mean, I never thought about that, but they do keep track of, oh, he's wearing the same pants. Is it like day 4 now? And they'll be like, okay. Even those things you have to take into account. And have to get a good explanation, otherwise they won't accept it.
Is the SAM fluctuator something that we're actually building?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It's the first conversion of the SAM ore, and we've probably got a box full of them right now.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't using up a bunch of important stuff here, so...
Well, we have a lot of important stuff to be used, so... There is a...
Doing it.
There is a box of reanimated SAM, that's the first step, and I've just put on the
Dimensional
manufacturer
upload
that
speed
makes the SAM
increased.
fluctuators
Every
again.
particle now has encoded potential
Because that was
instruction
turned
memory
off.
for
We
when
now
any
have
part using that
150
particle
ready
is
in here in a
recalled,
storage
enabling
container.
instancing on the fundamental particle level.
Okay, well, I just used a bunch, that's why.
I'm
Okay,
Used like 199.
No, that's
Okay,
fine.
both of those things are upgraded.
perfect.
Yay.
You want something else to do?
Sure.
Well, I was running out of copper wire, for instance, in the dimensional depot, so maybe restocking the dimensional depot for a bit.
Yeah, that's what I was actually just looking at. Copper wire?
Yeah.
Alrighty, sir.
I've just put in all the industrial encased beams it can have, so it's uploading them from my inventory. The rest is in storage. I might at some point just go ahead during a little offline session to make sure that we get all those things uploaded. I need to find the time for that, of course. Anyone who ignores you for that mainly has a problem with themselves. True, Anna. True.
Ooh, it's nice and fast now.
What's
Like
fast?
that. The upload.
Ah. Yeah, it goes really quickly. And some very good size uploads, so that's nice.
It's good because it was kind of annoying that it was a little bit slow.
Well, and you can always just set up a storage and add a dimensional depot to it.
Yeah,
Then-
there is one already.
And then put
Just
stuff in
open the
that
hub.
storage, because you can do multiple uploads at the same time. So I can do it from my inventory, you from yours, and that storage can do it. So we have 3 items uploading at the same time.
My only issue with that is sometimes I can't do the math quickly enough, and then I put too much in that storage, and then it blocks it.
Ah, yeah. Well, you know,
Won't move until you get it out of there.
can't all be
So
perfect.
I'm still figuring that out.
But I must say, it's going really quickly now.
I might have put too much wire in there just now. Anyway,
You'll see, it'll be fine. So what's this? Ah, the sulfur and the water into sulfuric acid. You've been busy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the copper ore over there now.
Ah, we have a big tank halfly filled with sulfuric acid. Is everything hooked up? Yeah. Alright, I had a little bit of ore in my pocket, so I put it in.
Okay. Ugh.
That is nice and fast numbers of ore, by the way. 110 a minute. To empty my pockets a bit. Just get too much stuff in there. Picked where I live very carefully. I refuse to own a car because of a money pit, so everywhere I hike one store to say meat, other vegetables, other still for coffee. Nice. Well, and there's a lot of walking. It's good for, it's healthy, so yeah, nice. As long as you can find a place like that, then of course that's very handy. Very good. Well done. Need to see if we can fit in a little lighting here. Apparently this doesn't really work. The wrong side of the track, that's the problem. Wow, you made the dimensional depot really fast now, Hera.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's amazing. And it's quite large
Yeah,
now
it
too.
helps. I did something constructive or
You do a lot of stuff constructive,
productive
but
or
this is
whatever.
very noticeable. It's very nice. Need to do this in my own game too. This is nice. Train passes so close here. I should offer the conductor coffee. Ah, well, that would be sweet. So how are your cats doing now, Cooper? Are they all still fine and having a great time, or how does that go? Well, we're getting close to the 2-hour mark already. Very nice. I'm having a good time. Just a long wait for the cooling systems to finally get ready so that we can get into first step for matter conversion. Fijne avond, Ara. Veel plezier met de uitslagen in Duitsland. En we zien je binnenkort weer. Bedankt dat je er was. Doei. Bye, Ara.
Cheers, Zara.
Well, I must say, people, we do see a lot of build-up conveyor belts, so I kind of like that site. Look good. Means we're doing something right.
Yeah, the steel beams should be stocking up now as well.
Steel beams,
Steel
beams
pipes,
or-
probably. Pipes, yes,
Steel,
we
I
have
had
a,
beams, sorry, pipes, yes, yes.
yeah, we have those. We have steel beams. Very nice.
We're now making 22 copper ingots a minute, which actually no, it's 110 per minute, which is going to be good for the nuclear pasta.
Great.
Took a long time to sort that one out.
But you did it. Thank you.
We did. Hera did as well.
What did I do?
You did the pipe work.
Oh, that. Yes.
I turn off the thermal propulsion rocket maker. Because we need the cooling systems now to get the first upgrade, the first milestone done. Otherwise we can't even get to new factories. So I want to save the cooling systems for that now.
Yeah, okay.
And once that is done we can turn them on again, but we don't have a need for the propulsion rocket at this point, I think. Oh, and by the way, here I'm trying to upload some stuff to the dimensional depot too from my inventory, so should make it go even faster, filling some stuff up.
Yeah. I noticed something was going up and I wasn't doing it, so I knew somebody was at it.
That was me. Ooh, and we had 50 nuclear pasta in there, and it was not going anywhere. In the particle accelerator thingy thing.
Yeah, you can put that to a storage now if you would.
Yeah, I'm going to hook a storage up to it. I mean, we're going to need over 1,000. It was not working now. That's not supposed to happen. It's nice though, because we now have good amount of copper ore and stuff that we need for that, or the copper dust or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So it can now work for a while.
Well, I'm just going to come back and monitor that now, so if we get enough in, I can maybe put on the second and third production.
Ooh, well, I don't know if I haven't really worked on how much is coming in. I don't see the
Not yet.
ingots flowing in yet, so...
Mind you, it needs 300 minutes, and we're only making... hang on, I just gave you that figure, but I can't remember what it was. I think we're making another 200 a minute.
200 what?
Copper ingots now.
Yeah, but one of these needs 300 ingots to make 50 copper.
Yeah, so... Oh, 110. So let me just see if I can boost this.
We basically need 900 copper ingots to feed these 3 constructors making the powder.
Okay.
So
I'm now pushing this to 275 a minute. Let's see what that gives us.
right, well then we should get 100 copper powder a minute. At least that is something. And the machine does need 100 a minute, so we should be rather okay then. But we can't really double up production or something.
I can double that, because if I put a summer sloop in this, it will double. So I'll just have to steal one from somewhere else.
Yeah, ooh, I
That's
see
not needed.
drones having an issue, I think. Or trains. Oh, I see the trains are all stuck. They came into the crossings at the wrong time. On my way to fix it.
Is there a signaling problem there then?
Yeah, there's a few too many options. I probably need to remove like 1 or 2 signals and it should be fixed.
You haven't had a train crash yet though, that's good.
Nope. I actually never had, so...
Okay, we're now making 550 copper ingots a minute.
Oh, wow. And we do have the supply for that as well?
Well, I'm going to find out. I've tapped into that copper ore and it's still off Mark II, but we'll see if we can increase it.
It does sound like a very nice number though, so...
The acid should be okay, because we've already got a surplus of that. Well, yeah, we could rapidly use it all up. Let's see, Mark III mine is what? Do you want that as a job, Hera?
Mm-hmm.
So the miner Mark II, which is extracting copper. Remember the first copper area that we were extracting from? And if not, it's the one beyond the hub base in that corner.
Kinda do.
You could take that to Mark III. It's currently Mark II.
The one over by where the space elevator was way back when.
Yeah, that
we
way.
had to make paths around.
Yeah. It's all quite tight in that corner, so that could go to Mark III. That would help.
Nice. Hey,
This down
Gordon, nice to see you. How are you today? Hope you're good. I'm going to check the copper site I built last time, where both the plates and the ingots are coming from with the drone, or with the train. See if I can do any expansion or something there.
Sorry, what was that? To get more of what?
Copper.
Oh, okay. I think we're alright now.
So this Mark II miner, you want to be a Mark III.
Please. Yeah. And again, just
So, and
via
I can do
upgrade,
that-
you don't need to move it.
Do that
We'll delete
same.
Oh yeah, this is already a Mark III mine anyway.
I'm missing something.
You might need turbo motors and fused modular frames, maybe something like that.
I need 3 portable miners, 10 modular frames, and 3 turbo motors. Of course, I just uploaded all that stuff into the depot.
Oh, you're great then.
Yeah, you can just pick it out. That's easy. And if you're building, you don't even have to do that. It can just take it out anyway.
Yeah, shouldn't it just automatically take it?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
if you
Then it turns
select the miner.
purple in your when you build it, but it will just take it automatic.
So why is aluminium casings
P
now
is
running
just
out?
on.
So is there something
One-
else that we need that I could get?
Aluminium casings has just started running out, so just looking at there. If not one thing, it's another. Do you want to look at that?
Yep, that's fine.
See what's going on there? Because we did have a big stack of them before. Yeah, it's empty now. Which is short of aluminium ingots, which means we're not making enough of those.
Go check.
I'm already there, but I'll leave it to you once we've sussed out what's going on.
Okay, thanks. Good to hear, Gordon.
It's telling me I need 3 portable miners, but isn't there one in that miner? So doesn't that count?
No, but you will get
Nope.
it back if you have too many.
That's dumb.
So you need
I'll
the
go make 3.
either in your inventory to do the upgrade.
Yeah,
But you can make those easily, so.
I'm doing it. It's just a pain.
All right. Okay, so the problem seemed to have been a buildup of silica in the refinery that makes the alumina solution from the bauxite, because then it stops working, of course. So it should now be able to produce more ingots again at some point.
Too much silica.
Yes, we have. It doesn't produce enough to fix all the silica stuff. In
Well-
the other one, but so we have an extra input of silica, but then sometimes it just doesn't.
Oh, because we can change that recipe so it just works from aluminium slack, whatever it's called. In other words, you don't need silica to make aluminium ingots anymore, so we've got an alternative recipe. That might help. What's it called?
No, but the problem is, if you go into the refinery, you need bauxite and water, and it makes alumina solution and silica.
And you need to get rid of that.
Yeah. And it
We can sync that then.
Yeah, well, we are using it for the other one, so that we get automatically rid of it. No, the other one already has another. How's this going then?
Oh yeah, so we're making aluminium ingots just from aluminium scrap. That's the word I was after before. The previous one was still involving silica, but you could change the recipe of that to not use the silica, and then we just sink the excess silica from the refinery.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
but
a
if you go to the foundry, you need aluminium scrap and silica to make the ingots, and I don't have another recipe in there.
No, you don't. You can get rid of the foundry and replace it with the smelter, and then it only needs aluminium scrap.
And how many does it produce a minute?
I don't. There's one next to you. You'd have to look. I'm stuck up in the air for some reason, and I can't descend.
Okay.
I'm above you, stuck in the sky. What's going on? Right, I'm going to have to take my pack off to fall down.
It uses 6 scrap a minute for 30 aluminium things, and this uses 90 scrap a minute for 60. So we can make more aluminium ingots with less scrap. We remove the silica.
It's worth it just to get rid of the silica problem, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is I have no space whatsoever here.
Move your house to where the other one is then. Instead of trying to squeeze it in that hole.
Where the other one is.
Yeah, so just the other side of the container, you'll find there's a smelter there making aluminium ingots already from scrap. The other side of the conveyor stack where you are.
Oh man, this
There
is
you go.
so complicated.
You'll see there. That was just a sort of an interim one to boost the numbers, but you can do a couple of them there if you want. Make use of that.
Yeah, but this is not really getting in the numbers of scrap at the moment. I wonder why.
Some of it was going to storage, so you could stop the storage part of it. Because there's a storage full of scrap there, I think. Oh no, it's empty now. Yeah, we're just not making enough.
That's weird, because this one uses 90 scrap a minute, and we have one smelter using 30 scrap a minute. That's 120, and we should be producing 360 scrap a minute.
Okay.
We're still not getting enough alumina solution.
Alumina solution, yeah, okay. Which, was that due to, again, build-up of silica? No?
No, the thing is we have one refinery making it, and that's going at a rate of 120 a minute, and we have one refinery making the scrap, and that needs 250 alumina solution, so I just need to double the production.
Stick in another refinery, yeah, okay.
Well,
Right, you're all over that, so I'll bugger off again.
Well, I don't have room for a refinery, I just boost it with 2 power shards, so that we get the same effect.
Okay. The bauxite supply should be fine. The water should be fine.
Yeah. 250, then we have 90 in that, so then I can add a few more.
The miner's upgraded.
That's great, thank you.
I've got a pile of copper ore in my pocket. Is that from when I did that?
Yeah.
Is there a box for it somewhere?
You can throw it in the bin, or you can put it into one of those smelters that's there. You can even go to the hub and put it in the toilet.
I've never done that before, actually.
That's an option.
Yeah, the problem is I can't put it into the smelter because the smelter's full all the time because it's coming out of the miners. So I have that problem in my game.
Well, that's what you bin there, or you just throw it in the bin and you're done with it. Then
94.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see how this goes.
Oh.
Otherwise, there is an ore box, you know, where we got the little 3 stack of boxes, crates, I should say, for miscellaneous stuff.
Yeah.
The top one is for ores, so you can shove it in there.
Right, I'll do that.
So, is it okay if I just make a rebuild of the aluminium area? I just leave the old one for now. I do the rebuild on the other side of the conveyor wall where you place that smelter.
Yeah.
And then once that is all set up, I just hook it up and then it should work, but more efficiently and produce more stuff.
Yep.
Okay. I'll try that. Start right here. Okay. Very sorry, chat. This game is just so engaging every now and then. I can't really talk.
Yeah, me neither.
Trying to keep track of what I'm building. Right, we need the water and the bauxite. That's fixed. Then we get the alumina solution and silica. We can sink the silica, so that's not important. Let's. They can do it on the ground. That's probably better. Then we need to.
Known as Spike is here.
Ooh.
I say. Psst, psst, psst.
Hey, Spike. Hey, Cyrus. Nice to have you. How are you today? 240 alumina solution. So we still only need one refinery for this, yes. That wasn't supposed to happen like that. Alright, now get the next refinery.
I'm really, really low on liquid biofuel.
Are we?
I get that. I am, personally.
There's some
I'm
in the
using it all up.
storage.
Yeah, I just
I
don't know
don't mean
whereabouts we're.
I don't mean the cloud storage. I mean, you know where you're doing the water pipes. It's off on that side there. You'll see it's the green stuff. There's a container there. With
Yeah. I remember labeling it. I just couldn't remember where. There it
But
is.
yes, Cyrus, I'm doing it wrong, of course. I'm usually doing it wrong. That can probably go that way. We need to find a nice place for the sink, but we can do that. That's for later concern. Hey Adam, good to see you. Getting ready for a storm. Oh, that's not so good. Not a bad thing's gonna hit you then. For all the rain
Should have seen it last night.
fell last night.
It was raining so hard last night. It was crazy. Now we get wind. Yay!
So it can blow all the water away.
Huh.
Probably
It
not.
was that easy.
Right. Now let's put in a sink for silica, so that's gonna go. Okay. This will make the aluminium scrap. We also need a coal input for this, which is going to be also coming from there because we already have that there, so that should not be a problem. Just have to make it come in then. Alright, so that's ready. Say sup to Burramys and Heradev for me. I will. So Burramys and Heradev, what's up from Cirrus?
Hi, Cyrus. And Spike.
Stop.
What's up? Alright, so this should produce 360 scrap a minute. Now we need to turn that into ingots, and the ingots will have to go into that container over there. So it might just need to go underneath. That'd probably be the best place. Now the question is, how many can we do? Let's build a smelter and find out. We need 60 a minute to make 30 ingots. 61 minute, we make 360, so that means 6 smelters. Let's just go like this. Make sure that we can actually hook up those 6 smelters properly. I'm falling. Oh, that's better. Apparently should not be going up this far because I will fall down. We can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 smelters in here. That's good. At least I hope it works. You never know. Oh, we can probably squeeze them a bit closer together than we normally do. 1. Oh yeah, we can squeeze them quite close. Good. 2.
This is the cleanest my inventory has been since we started.
You start with an almost empty one, so 3, 4, 5, 6. No, should just be there. So what does everybody in chat have planned for this week? Hopefully some nice stuff, of course. Maybe some of you have a holiday too. I mean, the little one has holidays, so I'll be home most of the time too. Not all of the time, but most of the time. And wifey, because of the holidays, like in Holland we have 3 regions, north, middle and south, and there's always 2 regions that have holidays at the same time and one is apart. So this time the southern region has the holiday different, so the north and middle part, and we are in the middle part, have holidays this coming week, and then the south part has the holidays the week after. Since wifey works both in the middle region and in the southern region, half of her clients won't be there this week, and the other half won't be there next week. So basically she has 2 half holiday weeks. But she'll be at home every now and then too, which is nice. So that'll be interesting. And then hopefully that gives me some time to work on the channel. But I guess we'll see.
You're still getting lots of views on that first Sapiens game. It went into the tens of thousands.
Still getting good amounts. It slowed down, of course, because usually YouTube doesn't keep spamming it for that long. But it does still get good views, and I'm really happy with it.
Mm.
And the yesterday's stream with City Tales Medieval Era was fun. Oh, no, it wasn't yesterday's stream, the day before. It's a cute game that just is in demo. Soon enough, the early access version should come out. I'm also planning on making a new video with that one, and I think that one could do well. For a relatively new small game, the I've been doing this all wrong.
Yeah, it looks quite tidy.
It was nice, so we'll see how that goes. But it just there's no clue on the algorithm how it actually works and what it wants and does. So that's quite hard actually every now and then. I mean, there's lots to read about the algorithm, and a lot of people think they know, but nobody can explain why all of a sudden my Sapient video went really well. But all of the follow-up videos are also performing quite well. Also going quite quickly into 1 or 2 or 3,000 views. So apparently the game is just... there's an audience for the game and the way I play it, I guess.
Good.
It's a good game.
It is, it is.
Taking up a little too much of my time. Do you see how long it took me to get those other things out?
You can't only blame it on that game.
Oh.
It also had other stuff.
I haven't played any other. Yeah, I haven't played any other games. It's fine.
Yeah. It's nice though, and I mean, it's very nice if people really pick up on a video. And I mean, it was crazy at the time, so right now the channel is slowing down a bit, of course, but that's only natural. So I'm still very happy with how it went and where we are now, and that's all working out, so good for me.
Sapiens isn't necessarily it's not a new game, right?
Nope.
Did it have a recent, like, update, something that brought attention to it again, that people would be all interested in it, or
I don't
is
know.
this like just totally weird?
The channel was actually a little bit slow, and then all of a sudden it just picked up from that. I don't know why. It's just happened. And then it got a really, really, really big boost, which was perfect, of course. I mean, I'm not complaining.
That's awesome.
Let's see, because we need to hook this up to this water supply too. I have an idea about that.
Joe, I'm just standing here. You got something for me to do?
Yeah, what you could do is there's a drone station that brings in cable, copper ingots, and copper plate. And what's happened is we're getting overstocked on wire. Sorry, yeah, we're getting overstocked on cable. So if you could keep an eye on that, and if you find the cables stocking up there, then take it out because it stops then the other things flowing. So if you head to me, I'll show you. Yeah, you get there now. This one at the moment
so
it's empty. I've just cleared it, but see the incoming inventory.
Just interact with drone. Okay,
Yeah,
incoming. Yeah.
so when the drone comes in, you'll see those goods come in, but because the cable storage here is full, it will block things. So just keep an eye on that, and every now and then just drag those cables out, and you can either put them in the storage up in the wire area or somewhere else. Chuck them away, whatever. Because it'll stop everything
Alrighty.
else. Usually it's okay, but then every now and then it just seizes up. Right,
Thanks, Robert. Yeah, it was amazing, the hovering house in Sapient. It's so cool when you build a whole house and they start working on the first floor first, and then your whole house is hovering. That's kind of nice. Alright,
Okay.
it looks like this is all set up now, so I'm going to take off the rest of the aluminium, destroy it all, and put all the inputs in here, and then it should work. Hopefully. If not, blame it on me.
Oh, we're managing to use battery power again. Oh no, it's because they're still charging because you put new ones in it, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, I've made the made a lot of extra batteries so that we have spare power for later on.
okay, charging time then. Right.
This one can go away. We just need to water from below.
Yeah, check your volume for the water because I think it was on a standard pipe beforehand, but might still be okay.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's
you're on
still
that,
okay.
yeah.
I think it's still okay. I just need to figure out. Cool. Almost. There. Okay, that's good. Just go with some stuff. Oh, I'll have removed that. This one goes in here again. So rewarding when these factories really work and come together, but getting there is always a little bit of a challenge. And this still needs to go here.
Be right back.
Okay. This needs to be an input again, of course. There goes the pole. Let's go under here. So this one is producing. That's good. This one should now also be producing. Yes, that's good. We will I'll just take time to catch up and get everything in. We can then put some of this in here already. This will start to work. And we should see the ingots flow out. Yes. Okay. This should now be able to get more ingots in. This requires 90, this requires 90, no this is, oh that's one of the problems. 90 is 180. This should be producing 33 times 6 is also 180, so we should be on par now if we can get this running clearly. Or it is okay. It should slowly be filling up and then it should all boost. Alright.
There is a calculator in the game, by the way. I just don't know which key it is to get it.
Yeah, I know, but I had to count the amount of machines I had so that I know that the numbers add up.
No, just reminded me that it is a feature.
Yeah. Alright, so the new aluminium area is running. Just have to delete some old infrastructure from underneath the factory. And then we should be good.
Yeah, I can see the aluminium cases coming in now.
And we have a silica line running underneath here. That's now waste because we don't need the silica anymore. It's now doing nothing, that silica. I can't just put it on, hook it up onto a sink until we need it for something.
Yeah, only when we're doing stuff related to glass, I think. You know, some of the walls maybe use silica, but otherwise, yeah, don't need it. Yeah, I boosted the cooling things to double the output, but it's going to take some time to meet that 500 target.
Ah, yeah, but I don't think we were making heat sinks enough now. We're making 18.75 heat sinks. Or we were.
Yeah, well, I boosted it to using 30 a minute now, so I might use them up.
Yeah, so it probably won't really help because then we're just not producing enough stuff in anyway.
But it's easier to get more heat sinks in than it is to get this to make more.
Probably, yeah.
We could just add more in and use up the copper plate here. Okay. I'll monitor for a bit and it goes down. We'll deal with that.
Okay. I'm going to turn one part of the... No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it like this. This is better. I'm going to turn one constructor off for the aluminium casings. Because we are completely on par.
We only had one before, so did you make it two, did you?
No, there's two standing here, so I did not make an extra one. There's two standing here. We're using up everything straight. I'm just going to let it build up a few ingots, and then I turn it on again, but then they can keep smoothly running.
Yeah, that's fine.
At least they should be able to.
Well, they're going to the fused modular frames anyway, and we've got a bit of a stock of them, so it's not too critical. Yeah, we've got 110.
Oh, good. Ah, yes, see. Hey, wifey, nice to see you. Sorry, I'm so busy I can't keep up with chat at the moment. We are also using aluminium ingots for making the heat sinks, for instance. Because we need to turn those into the aluminium sheets and then get the heat sinks. And those we're not getting a lot of ingots at the moment. Because those also need 60 ingots a minute. So I'm going to remove one of those casing ones. Because we don't have the stuff for it anyway. Oh, we'll just leave it turned off. That's better now.
Okay.
I'm now producing ingots on par with what we need.
Yeah, because we're getting an excess here, so we should be getting enough. Well, that could be affected by the this drone station getting filled up a bit as well. With cables, so you're not getting that extra bit of ingots, but I can put some in there to speed it up a bit.
Ah, we're not meeting the water supply. That's halting
okay.
the alumina solution. I see that now. It's an issue. All the piping here is set to mega, but the piping is 300 anyway, even if with the lower tier piping. And it's filled up with water.
Do you have a pump? Is the pressure okay?
There is a pump, yeah, and the the top pipes here are filled up. Ah, we have one pipe filled up, and then this is filled up, and this one is filled up, and this one is not. Let's go like this and see what happens. This changes it. Should probably just take this out. Yep. I still don't understand how this pipe really works. Because I have a segment here that's completely filled up with water. And then the segment next to it, which is basically just the continuation of the pipe, is almost empty. It's now slowly starting to fill up. Which is, with a fluid, it's impossible.
Yeah, I'm assuming it must be pressure though. But, you know, some equivalent game version of pressure, not enough pressure.
No,
That's
but
the best I can come up with.
Where are you?
I'm over at the... Oh, here, while you're there, you can carry on with what I was doing. I was replacing this cable container with a double one. So can you connect that on both ends from the input and the output? Yeah, I can see you, but I can't hear you.
Sorry, I was muted.
Okay.
I can feel it now. That's good.
Yeah,
Just
and it
I'm
needs...
carrying a bunch of cable on me.
Same here,
Okay, so
because I
you
have
want
to
it
enter. So
up.
just connect both ends up. Sorry, Patmos, you want me to come to you, do you?
Well, I think it's because it was the different types of piping. So it's probably the issue that one is completely filled up because it's the lower capacity piping. I've now upgraded to complete amount of piping.
It should still flow though, shouldn't it? Just not at a lower rate.
I'll check now. This is now still completely filled up. And yeah, this is weird. There's something weird here.
You got enough head lift because you only need 31 and you're getting 50, so that's fine.
Well,
It can go up to 600, but your flow rate is roughly about 150-ish to 200. So let's have a look. Go up.
Yeah, well, if you take a look at this first segment here, the orange one, it's almost filled up. And then the next segment, the blue one, is not, which is weird because it's one pipe, basically.
Well, I think that could just be the graphic because if you look, it's only got like 6 to 7 cubic meters coming in.
But how can this one be full?
And this one's got more. Yeah. Oh, it flows backwards as well because it's always trying to self-level. So where it's going into, if it's full, it'll kind of flow backwards. So what you could be seeing in the lower amount is the trickle back. You with me?
Yeah, but I guess we should.
So what you need in that case is a valve to stop it flowing back.
Yeah, or it does need an extra pump.
It will look like the pressure's fine. Well, I suppose in theory the pump would keep it pressured this way, wouldn't it? But I think it still flows back anyway. I'm not sure. That's the only reason I can account for it. So that's where the valve is useful.
Okay, so I put in the valve and then... I don't really know how the valves work.
Well, you would set it so that it doesn't flow backwards, so have the flow direction pointing down and then close the valve off, so it should only pump one way.
Okay, so if you put the flow direction down, basically in
like
the wrong
that.
direction.
And seal it. I don't know, this is theoretical. We'll find out.
Okay.
Flow 0 and max flow rate. Let's just check that doesn't block it off completely. Going in from below. No, that's blocked it completely, so you have to get rid of that one.
Alright, I'll just put in an extra pump then.
Yeah.
See if that gives the extra lift that the water needs to get all the way up there.
Because the pump itself should act as a valve, shouldn't it? A one-way valve, really.
I guess. This is not really the classes that I took. Alright, yeah, there's no water. There's slowly water coming in again, so that's already the good news.
Not a great amount, though.
No, but it needs a bit of time to pick up. Let me just see how much water this is actually using. This uses 180 and this uses 180. This one produces 120. Let's leave 60. So we need to produce at least 240 cubic meters of water to have this system work.
Well, what I can do is just stick another extractor on the end.
Yeah,
So
I was just going to do the math now,
Alright.
see if this one extractor is doing it or not. 240 it should produce. I think they produce 300 actually. No, only 120, so we're not producing enough water. That's the problem. Thought there was plenty of water down here coming in, but...
Well, we've tapped into it in another for the sulfuric acid as well. Okay, I'll leave you to that then.
Yeah, almost done.
Okay, did you get that cable storage sorted out? Eva?
Yes. I gave him Mark 5s. Is that what you wanted? I just matched what I saw down there.
I wonder. No, it's just a case of getting the two things connected. But yeah, if they're Mark 5s, that's fine.
They were Mark 5 yet. So yeah, it's all connected, and it immediately filled up basically.
There we
Yeah.
go.
So we might have to start syncing some of this stuff. Oh, it was off. It was off alignment, so it needed moving. But never mind, I'll do.
What? What was off alignment?
Where I put the storage in,
What,
it needed to go back one, which means you would have had to remove the lift.
Oh,
Alright, it should
So it
now
wasn't me.
be exactly the
No, it wasn't me. Well, I was just in a hurry while I was doing it.
okay. So you're saying I did something wrong again?
No, that's okay.
It's like I give up.
No, you should ask
Not
Cirrus.
building
I always do
anything
it
anymore.
wrong.
But yeah, what we need is where that wire is coming in from the drone. We need to shut that off at source because we're getting too much of it. So
Oh, like
think
wherever
I'll-
the drone's getting it from?
it's the original oil plant where we make the rubber and plastic that way. I'll head over there and sort it out.
Alright, now it should take a bit of time before the water actually starts to increase, but I already see a little increase, I think. Yes. Finally. We're getting
So it might have
there.
been the same thing, when I've said it flows backwards because the pump isn't. If the source isn't given enough, then
Yep.
it's always still trying to self-level and go backwards.
Alright, let's see. Yep,
So I've
this one
seen that
now
kind
is
of
good
thing
amount
before.
water. this? Do we have that in here?
Well, we've just got over 100 nuclear pastas. That's something.
Oh, really? Wow. Doing quite well then. Oh, we are actually doing quite well on quite a few things at the moment.
Well, I've connected that all now, so it'll feed straight into the whatever that thing is called.
Right, so now we have a steady flow of aluminium scrap coming out. Which is better, so let's keep that running. That should slowly see a build up in here, but we already lost it all, so let's see, 500. This should run up to 500 now. Oh well, we'll get there.
How many smelters did you do to make aluminium ingots?
6, the maximum I could with the
Oh, wow.
amount of stuff that I have. Bye, Doug. Thanks for being here. I'm so sorry, people. I really can't keep up with Jet at the moment.
Should be plenty.
Here's Doug.
This one's filled up now. This one will fill up. Yeah, alright. So we should get an even more steady supply of the ingots now. But even then, the ingots are only on par with all the production that we already have. So we should be prepared for that. 30, 60. No, actually we should overproduce a little bit now. So that we can actually store some. That would be nice. 90 and 60.
Here's wifey.
It's 150. 50, so we should produce 30 ingots too many a minute. I'm
Good.
off sleeping and working tomorrow, then 2 days off. Okay, wifey, sleep well. Have a good one. I'll see you later. It's been quite busy days now with all the kids sleeping here and stuff. It's nice.
Well, at least she gets a couple days off to relax, so that's good.
True, and normally she would now go to another province and then sleep in a bed and breakfast there and stuff and wouldn't be home until tomorrow evening. But now her evening stuff and things will not be there because of the holidays. So she'll just have the clients and then come home before dinner. And then she'll be home for a while. So that's nice too. And little one will be off staying with the grandparents tomorrow. So we have an evening off tomorrow completely off.
Oh,
So I'm trying to put that to
little
good use
time alone.
so that I can do the City Tales Medieval Times stream. Hope to be able to do that.
That is not what I was getting at.
Oh? I know what you're talking about.
I was talking about the fact that you and wifey will have some rare time alone. You're gonna spend it playing a video.
Well, she'll be home. When she comes home for dinner, we also have our time alone already.
All right, fine. So, question: how many phases are there in this game?
This is the
We're doing phase 5 right now.
Yeah, I
Oh,
believe
I
this is the last one.
Okay.
Well, I believe this is the last one where you
Yes,
actually
it
have
is,
to
yeah.
get stuff. And then the next one is basically the end game. Which involves
Okay.
quite a few
We are
things.
kind of close.
But not well.
Sort of. Kind of.
If you can build those gravity propulsion rockets or whatever they are, then yeah, go ahead. we're not close yet.
Yeah, I thought for a moment there might be one more because the singularity cell isn't mentioned there, but that's just one of the milestones rather than the objective. But this is the last objective.
Good.
Okay. Gotcha.
But it's a long one.
Now you definitely get your money's worth out of this game, eh?
Mm.
It is. I must say it does really help for me, like doing a lot of stuff myself in my own game, because that really helps me to understand a lot of the game, because otherwise it can be quite hard. Like, if I would jump into the game right now, you will be totally lost and you have no clue what you're doing. So doing it step by step, starting with your little starting factory, how frustrating that can be and stuff, really helps to understand later on how the aluminium goes and stuff.
I've been with you guys since the beginning, and I'm completely lost. You have no idea.
Yeah,
Well,
but you
maybe you
also
do
have not
have an
been
idea.
investing a lot of time in the game, so...
Oh yeah, that's every time I turn around, you guys have done all this crazy new stuff, and I'm like, well, what happened here? What did you do? How did you do it? You know,
Yeah, I
I
know, but
can't
I
keep
mean
up.
on your own
You're too
time. Like,
fast.
you're not really playing it,
Oh
so...
no, yeah. No, I'm not playing it on my own time. Right.
Which is fine,
Sorry.
but then it's harder to understand, of course, because you haven't reached some of these stages yourself yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, there we go.
Not enough hours in the day.
I know, I know. Struggles of being a YouTuber. Hey Kat, good to see you. How are you doing? How the spots? Oh boy. Kat is living the nightmare. How can you be out of spots? That's just not possible. Well, let's talk about another amazing thing then, Kat. How far are you with sharing another wonderful, beautiful, amazing craftswork video? Ooh, somebody took the coupons out of the sink.
The oil one I did, yeah, in my inventory at the
That's
moment.
not me.
No, but all sinks are linked, so you can just take the stuff out of one sink and then...
Oh, is that? I didn't know it did that. Fine, that's good.
Nice. What did we get for it?
It was 17, I think.
Oh, but I
Yeah.
thought maybe you have unlocked some stuff.
Oh no, I just grabbed the tickets while I was there.
Ah.
He's just collecting. Yeah.
Well, I think with
yeah.
70, we should be able to get quite some stuff. Ooh,
Well,
now that I can answer it positive, I've been editing the first half today and will be filming the rest tomorrow. So we soon get a new video from Kat with her amazing craftswomanship. Nice. Looking forward to it. But I
Very
completely interrupted
nice.
Burramys. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to switch off the extra source of wire, and I thought it was at the oil plant. So I went all the way over there. It was the wrong place. I just grabbed the tickets, and now I've gone and switched off the extra one. I said wire, cables is what I mean.
Oh, the cables are coming in from the Christmas factory. Where there's
Yeah,
a
it was too many, so I've switched them off.
Or you could just sync them up.
I don't like sinking, but okay, yeah. Off for now will do.
But I guess with 70 points we can unlock quite a bit. I wonder if there's an achievement if you unlock everything from the sink.
Oh, might be, yeah.
And at some point it actually gets quite hard to get the new points in all the time.
Well, there's also the wards as well, so you can have like a golden doggo and a golden bean creature and things like that, and they take a lot of tickets.
Nice. Yeah, and you need like 200,000 points for a ticket now, and it's only worse. A life without tattoos is not worth living. Well, thank you for pointing out that my life is not worth living.
Same here, yeah.
But yeah, my life is going to be completely tattooless for the rest of my life, I can assure you that. And of
Although
course-
you get all over body tattoos for those trousers and tops that you always wear, and then you don't need to bother.
Probably, yeah, true, but yeah. It's I'm not going to get any tattoos. Not judging anybody that has, because it's your life, do whatever you want, but it's not something for me, so. And my life, I feel like, is still worth living.
I didn't get my first tattoo till I was 40. But I wanted them since I was like 12. So
Mm.
it wasn't a spur of the moment thing or anything.
You waited till you were 40, then no. I don't know, just not a fan of tattoos.
Not for
I mean,
everyone.
if you're a tattoo artist, then yeah, it's probably more relevant because that's your income.
Yeah, probably, but it can even be your job without you liking it per se.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I'm not a
Nearly
tattoo
the
artist.
matter
So.
conversion.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
nice.
if one was a tattoo artist rather than if you are. I say you in that same sense.
I do like it though when people come home with like one special Chinese saying on their back, and then somebody told them what it would have meant, and then they'll be all happy, and then somebody comes in that actually reads it and says, "No, it says that," and then that's so funny.
Soup. It's a running joke around here. Chinese characters for soup.
Well, if you go to a Chinese restaurant and you order the same thing every time, it can be handy to put it on your arm or something so you can just show it. But
I guess so, yeah. Any idea where I would find a storage for cooling systems if we have it?
It's next to the blender, but I'm pinching them all up anyway to go for this
Yeah.
milestone.
it is up with
Oh,
the
that's
blender,
what I
then
was trying to do.
it goes straight up.
Oh, do you want to carry on with that then?
Here.
Basically, I'm selecting them from the top where they go into the manufacturer. You can just drag them off the conveyor there.
Yeah.
I don't know
Only-
where you are.
There's only 2 on here
Oh.
now. Though.
Follow the storage outwards, and you'll be led to the manufacturer where they're going to.
That's what I was trying to do, but I didn't really find where to start. Following you, are you still at it?
No, I'm in the hub again now. I've just dropped them off.
I did slow down the machine a bit though for the modular frames because it's not cutting in the aluminium casings anyway, so it's a bit using too much power right now.
That was the other one.
Yeah?
It's the
I know, but
fused modular frames.
I slowed
Oh,
it
yeah.
down because we're just not getting the aluminium casings in time anyway.
Oh yeah, that's fine. We're okay with that. Yo, you mentioned that before, yeah. Whereas the other one's on full boost.
Yeah, well, I'm totally clueless of where you were taking them from, so...
Where are
So-
you now? Heradev.
If you head to me for that
Oh,
blender,
here. You're right next to me. Come here and go up.
there you go. Yep.
Here.
And
There's
I'm
one
there
with
as well.
the fused
We'll
modular
poke them,
frames,
but-
and there's one here. Here they are. This one. This conveyor belt.
Alright, thank you.
Go ahead here from the machine. You can pick them up.
Oops, oh jeez, I just about died there. So if you press C twice, you fall.
I know.
Just so you know.
It's easy for
In
doing the
case
last bit
nobody
of
knew that.
landing, because the landing stuff goes really slow in the game.
How many do we need here?
Second one.
4. Oh,
Alright, well. The copper sheet here, Burramys, that was still in there last time you checked, the storage is now completely empty, so I think we're still not producing enough of those.
Sorry, which one?
The copper sheets that we need for the heatsink.
Oh, down that end, yeah. So, do you want to make some more? What is it? Is it producer or assembler down there?
Well, here's a 2 constructors making the sheets.
Constructor. That's the word I was after.
But I
So
see
you're
there's...
getting the ingot supply, okay, so aren't you? So maybe,
Yeah, I'll just boost them a bit. See if that works.
well, you can probably stick another one on the end if you need to.
Oh, if we do have really enough ingots
15
now.
and 15.
We're also coming up on the 3-hour mark, though, for the stream. And wifey's going to bed now, so I think we might have to call it an end not too long from now.
Okay, well, I've just stolen them from the cloud, so I put 600 into the storage. That'll help with the heat sinks.
Ah, good. Yeah, well, because we need those for those cooling systems, of course. Wait a minute, we have a whole row of cooling systems ready here. I have 100 cooling systems down here. I'm coming. We have another
Where?
machine using that. Further
Well,
down the
I'm
line, that's
almost-
also
I
using
literally
cooling
need-
systems. I'm going to put them
Okay,
in
well,
the hub right
I've
now.
got 'em.
Oh, right.
No! I'm doing it.
That's Hera's job.
I just almost fell to my death to try and beat you there.
Milestone reached. The
know what?
converter uses
What?
strange
You
alien
know what?
matter, abbreviated to SAM,
Well,
to break down and transform materials at
I
their
don't want
most
to carry them
fundamental
around
levels.
with me. I just
I am
cleared
sure
out my
even you can
inventory.
appreciate the power to manipulate atomic bonds. Most importantly, you are now
Well,
able
at
to
least we got a
locally
new
create
milestone
fixite,
done.
a highly
I'll pick them up.
adaptable
You can
synthetic metal,
you can pick up the
ideal for any kind of
supercomputers and the
construction.
turbo motors for
It
this
is
one
everything
already.
we need to save the day,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
perhaps its
sure I can.
admirable qualities
But wait,
can
don't you want to?
inspire
You want to wrap things up right now? So I'll do that next time.
Oh, we can
Yeah,
do like
let's go.
another 10-15 minutes and then stop.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Are we having the race or just ending here?
Whatever we want.
I think we'll end here, shall we? Because it's time to go there.
yeah.
Whatever.
I'm supposed to get a time crystal. That.
Well, you can't get that yet, but we do have enough of those turbo motors and supercomputers. Or we should have, so.
Yeah, you need the diamonds first, I think. But that's all for next week.
Yeah.
Well, I think we made
I'm in
some
the
good
hub.
progress now, though.
Yeah, sure. We've moved on to the next phase. We've completed another milestone.
Yeah. It was actually quite a hard milestone to get to.
The base is looking really complicated, which is an achievement.
I'm sure you understand it totally. Probably know where every single thing is.
It's getting challenging.
Well, maybe for the rest of the parts, if we don't need too much that we have here, we can just build outside a bit. To not cram more stuff into certain places.
Yeah, so you know the bit you've built a floor above the railway stations. We could just feed stuff over to there and use that space now.
Yeah, and I
Which
don't know
is good,
how it works with the
because this-
diamonds and stuff, but I can see that we might have to get stuff from elsewhere anyway, so we can use the trains and then...
Yeah, this can be the phase 5 area, and then just what we need to there.
Yeah, and we can enhance this one quite big anyway. Still plenty of room here for more foundations. Nice, well take a look at this, people. This is what you get if you take a look at the factory from a distance. So many conveyor belts. So cool. And I'm really glad, Hera, for all the work you did with putting up all the signs and stuff, because it is really helpful, but it's also a lot of work to put up all those signs and get them all set up correctly. So thanks a lot for that.
No problem.
Thank you, Roadhog. You guys doing a great job on this series, he says. Thank you. Happy to hear that.
Oh wow, have you ever looked up and seen your long arms?
My long arms?
Yeah, just with your character, just look up to the sky and see your big bendy arms.
Oh, you have to change your camera view or something.
No, it just happens when I look up. The body gets distorted. All the way up, as far as you possibly can.
Can't go further. Now it
And you're
starts
not seeing your own
rotating.
arm.
I just see my hand and the stick in my hand.
Okay.
I don't see anything weird.
I don't even see my hands.
Maybe it's just me then. I'd have to do a screenshot to show you. The weird things do happen in my game, don't they?
Yeah, tractors without wheels and stuff. Well, thanks all. Well, yeah, I have a lot of fun with this game. It's very complicated now, though. Yeah, that's true. But we're getting there.
There you go. I've just pasted an image in the Satisfactory place.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Well, I don't get that when I look up.
Mm.
Cool. Yeah, that must be a you thing.
Big long bendy arms.
I guess. Alright, is there something we can
Right,
still...
well, I'm descending to the hub area now.
Okay, let's all go to the hub and then...
I've already been here for a few minutes.
Oh, really? Ah,
Thought we were ending.
late to the party then.
We've now got 64 tickets in the box. Have you got tickets in your pockets?
Nope.
Okay, well that's awesome
Nope.
total then. So, if we get enough, we can buy ourselves an award from the shop.
Oh. Let's quickly put the uploader on.
16 days!
Yeah, I was just looking at it. 16 days without issues.
Oh, hair's getting in my face again.
Must be a new record.
She's asking for it. She got it.
Oh boy, the kids are playing again. I don't even have any ammo.
So what do you think of Patmos's new outfit?
I just changed the color. that's it.
What's new about it?
The
Oh,
color.
he's in
Green.
green. He was orange before and he's got a funky new helmet as well.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. It's good. Looks good. How about you? But
As
turn
I
around
was.
and look at you and you're laying on the floor.
Oh boy.
Thanks, Pat.
He just shot me.
Oh, why do I get shot? I didn't do it.
This is the stun. This is the stun rebar. So apparently you should be stunned by it.
Okay, I'm just gonna go stand over here and be a good girl.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say thank you all in chat. It was great again, even though I had a hard time keeping up with chat because we were so busy and I just got shot again. You shoot me again, we're not gonna hit the 16 days again. So thanks a lot. I hope you all have a great week. Keep your eyes open for any extra stream from me from the medieval tale city builder thing, because that was a lot of fun and I want to see it to the end with the demo. And of course the regular uploads will be here this week. And my regular streams should be there, so that should all be good. So thanks a lot to my amazing two co-players, Burramys and Heradev.
Thank you. It was
Thank
good.
you.
It was a blast again. Thanks everyone in chat. Wish you all a great week. Take care and see you all later. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.